Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kat, and today I'm going to be sharing our Christmas home tour for 2023. And this year I went with a Scandinavian / traditional theme, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. Of course, I stayed with my neutral tones, but this year I added in gold. So I went with a cream satin ribbon, and I kind of used that to tie from the Christmas trees throughout the whole house. Last year I went with the chocolate brown. But this year for the ribbon, I went with like a cream color. I stuck with the creams, the browns, the deep forest green, and just like a lot of wood tones, earthy tones, and gold. I did a lot of gold in the tree this year, which I didn't do last year. So if you're with me on that and you guys like those type of videos, I try to switch it up from what you see here on YouTube with everyone else with their neutral tones. It's just something I feel like, I said this before, if I did like a lot of bright color stuff, I wouldn't be able to, I don't know, I kind of get over it faster for the Christmas season. So I like to just stick with what I like and then just kind of put my own twist on it, like always. But so yeah, this year I'm going with a Scandinavian / traditional theme. If you guys don't really know what Scandinavian, or I believe they call it like a Nordic theme, it's just something like they use a lot of natural tones or a natural look, like a woodsy almost earth tone. That's what it is, like more earthy, and then like organic earthy type styling with whimsical thrown in. So I really like that for like Scandinavian theme. So with my whimsical this year, I use stars and music notes. So you'll see that sprinkled in throughout, and I will also point that out, as I'm showing you guys everything in the video. But I'm so excited to be sharing it with you, and I'll kind of let you know exactly where I got things from, how much it cost. And I like to shop like after the season when everything goes on clearance from like 70 to 90% off. I just feel you get more bang for your buck, and you could like really, you could really create memories around your decorations without having to break the bank. So with that being said, you guys, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And let me know, I got a few messages if I could share like what I got my kids for Christmas, or what I put in their stockings. And I do love watching those videos. And I shared here before like what I kit my kids for Easter, stuff like that, in their Easter baskets. And I've gotten a few comments like, hey, you overdo it. That's not the season, or that's not the reason for the season. And I know all that. And so I don't want to come off braggy or like, hey, look what I got my kids, because I would never intend for that. I know money's tight in a lot of households, especially like just in general, everything has gone up. So just let me know how you guys feel about that, if that's something you would want to see. But if not, I'll see you guys next year. And I hope you guys get some inspiration from this, and I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, you guys, so this is how it looks when you walk in. The front entryway, I always say it's my favorite. I'm gonna kind of pan over the whole house. Not the whole house, but the front living room, so you guys could see it. And here's our tree for this year. I love it. And then I'll show you, piece by piece everything. So we'll start here, like we always do, the entryway. So this year, this is the Nordic / Scandinavian traditional entryway table I did. And you guys, I freaking love how it came out with like the paper stars. And this is the same branch I used from Halloween when I hung everything off of here, like the birds, and like to make it look, kind of spooky. I just kept the same branch up, and I put twinkle lights. And then I added these like paper hanging stars. I ordered these off Amazon. It came in a 3-pack for, I believe it was $8.99. And then I found these really cute, like plastic, but they're supposed to look like little crystals at the Dollar Tree. And it came in an 8-pack for $1.25. So I used exactly 8 on here. And I kind of just made it look, just whimsical and fun. And sorry, I forgot to close the door. The neighbors are outside, you can hear them talking. Um, for the mirror this year, I did just a garland I believe I had from Michael's. So this garland ties in with the fireplace garland. And I found this at Michael's last year. I know then like the Norfolk garland's really popular. I might invest in that next year, but this year I went with the same thing I had from last year. So it's just like this pine garland with pine cones. And then I did these really, this was also saying implementing stars again, these really pretty like foiled, they feel like real wood stars from Hobby Lobby this year. It was a garland and I kind of just swagged it across. So I swagged it from, it's kind of hard to get an angle, from this side and then kind of down. So I used one garland swag. I believe it was like $19. So after the 50% off at Hobby Lobby, it came to about $9. So, or it was like $18, something like that. So I love that, and I love how it ties in like the whimsical feel of everything and gives it a different element that I never used before. I never used stars, I believe, in my Christmas decor. And then I had this, like, it looks like a music sheet, Silent Night from, where was this from? Walmart, like 3 years ago. And I just hung it up here and I just added like a little ribbon detail. Again, I try to add touches of the silk cream ribbon in different areas. And then this is our black bowl that we keep here year round. When it's no holiday season, I have our home style just regular for our keys. I kept our keys in there, and I just added this garland I had got from Hobby Lobby 2 years ago with the bells, and I just put like a little wreath underneath it just to make it, you know, it's still useful every day for us, but then at the same time it's still part of the decorations. You can't tell there's car keys in there or house keys. And then I just added this candle holder here from Kirkland's. I really love candlelight during the holidays, during any season really. And then this little vignette I have here, I love. These trees I got, this is another example. I got these on 90% off last year at Target. I believe this was with Threshold. I thought it was so different and something. I found one small and one big one, and I thought that was perfect. And then this is the Santa I got this year from Hobby Lobby. He was $30, which I thought was pretty good because he is like a, not like ceramic, but I don't know what kind of material, but he is breakable. But I love how he looks like very, I don't know what you want to call it. Like, he does look like a Nordic type. Like, he doesn't look like a regular jolly Santa. And then like he has like his little sack there, and I love that. I just love how he looks in general. So I was determined to get him. There was still quite a bit of him. It came in like this gold, a champagne gold, and a white. And I believe at my store, at least, the champagne gold and white were like already almost gone. There was still a lot of the gold, but I really love how the gold ties in. So I'm kind of gonna back up so you can see from the top down, and then down here. Oh, I forgot to turn on this house. This is like a little advent calendar I found at like one of those stores where you like have to dig through the bins, and they are like little wood. They actually open, and it's 1 through 24. Let me see if I can get the light on for you guys. I don't know where it's at. I'm just trying to feel for it. Maybe not. Maybe. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I got it on, you guys, and so you can kind of see it a little bit better. Let me turn it here. Look how adorable that is. I think I paid like a couple bucks for this, like $3 or $5. And I've been wanting one of these, and I found it in one of those where you had to like dig through the bins. And it was just in perfect condition, and it lights up, and it has like a little Santa scene. That is adorable. And that looks very, I don't know, like very Scandinavian theme to me. And then I just put one of those like little wicker trees from Threshold last year. And then we're gonna get a pan up here. This big 5-foot, I think it's called like, it was just called a barrel Christmas tree, or whiskey barrel, because it's like in a whiskey barrel. I found that at home, the at-home store last year after Christmas clearance. I believe it was like $70 or $80 originally, and I got it for $17. So I was able to snag 2 of them. So I grabbed 2 of these, and I just love how that looks on the table. It just gives it height and just, you know, it adds to that overall feel of everything. So that's the look here. Hi guys, and sorry if I sound congested or nasally. I have a head cold, so I just wanted to get this video up for you guys. And then we'll pan over to our Christmas tree area, and I'll kind of go over it with you guys. I have a chocolate brown throw blanket that is from Studio McGee and Threshold from Target this year. I found it a few weeks ago and I scanned it and it came up $10. So I think it was from the fall collection. I think they're getting rid of it. So I grabbed one. They had 2 left. And I was debating, should I grab 2, one for a gift or something? But I just left one for someone else. And I think it looks perfect right here. And then this is our tree this year, you guys. I absolutely love it. Of course, I have like some of our funny decorations. Like the boys like to put up their own like little specialty ornaments. So like if you see things like this tucked in the tree, that is why the boys wanted to put up their own little decorations on the main tree. And I'm just gonna leave it because, you know, it's their kids and it's something fun for them to remember. But this year I went with this star I found again after Christmas clearance at Michael's. It lights up. I believe it was $25, so I paid like $2.50 for it. So amazing score, and it is like a wicker star. And then I just added these gold little picks from Hobby Lobby. And then these are like the viral velvet, like almost like a camel brown glass ornaments from Michael's this year. I was able to grab 1 box of those. That's all they had left, and 2 boxes of like the deep forest green. And then these are like the viral velvet ones from Target this year. So I grabbed 2 boxes of these ones here. And then I just added gold picks. Here is one of the things I was talking about, like tying in music notes. These are from the at-home store this year. They're like really light and thin and just like a thin plastic, but you can't tell once it's on the tree. And it's just a cute way to add music notes. And I was trying to look for stuff with music notes, and it's kind of hard. Like they don't have that many collections with like music notes or anything like that. So these were only $1.99 each, and I thought that was an amazing deal. But what kicked off like the Scandinavian music note theme was these ornaments from last year I found at the at-home store. Some of it's missing right here, but you can't really tell. They're like wood-chipped star ornaments, and they're with the collab with Ty Pennington. Pennington, I believe that's how you say his name. He's like a interior designer with the at-home store. I thought his collection with the at-home store was amazing. So I was able to find these last year. I believe I paid 59 cents for them. So I grabbed 4 because the other ones were really like how some parts were missing, really damaged, just because they are kind of sensitive. You have to store them where they're not going to get messed up. But they're regular like $5.99, which still isn't bad because they're a pretty big size. And then here's like another of the velvet ornaments. So what I was talking about, the chipping, just be careful when you take them out of the box because it did chip just from getting it out of the box. So just be aware of that. And then just like the gold picks I added, and then there is the satin ribbon from Walmart. I went with Walmart ribbon again. I know that My Texas House has a collection with cream satin ribbon, and hers was priced at like $7.99 a roll. And the Walmart ribbon, if you go to the fabric section, was priced at, I think this size was like $1.99 because there's different sizes. And I grabbed a whole bunch of different sizes, but same exact thing. It's just, you know, the name on it. So I grabbed the Walmart ribbon from the fabric section. And then here is the train that we added at the bottom. It is really loud, so I don't want to turn it on, but I'm probably put a clip in of it going once it, either at the beginning or the end of this video. And then if you add water, it does steam at the top. So I thought that was an amazing deal for what I got it for. I paid $9 at, again, one of those stores where you kind of, it's called Deals for Days or something, where you like dig through the bins. And it's by the brand Joyin, Joyin, and it's online. And all their stuff's pretty pricey. So if you could find it at one of those stores, like where you just dig through stuff, it's a pretty good score. And don't mind Cash's broccoli and French fries. This is what I mean by they put on their own ornaments, and he kind of just stuck them randomly, but so funny. So that is our tree this year, and I just added, the tree comes with lights already, but I added in a few strands of the twinkle lights in between from Target. This tree is 7.5 feet. It was from the at-home store last year. So again, it was, I believe, around $300 to $400, and I scored it after Christmas for $70, I believe. I paid $70 for this tree. So I unboxed it this year, and I freaking love it. I love how fluffy and full it is. So again, just keep your eye out for, you know, the sales after Christmas. Same thing with this tree skirt. It's from My Texas House from Walmart, her collab with Walmart from last year. It was $40, and I got it for $4. So that was an awesome find. I think someone might have returned that. It was just sitting randomly thrown in a shelf one day by itself. So I grabbed it, and you can flip it over, and the other side is just like a fuzzy white. And then same thing with the tree collar is from Target last year. It's like woven with gold. And I got that again, the after clearance sales. I paid $4 versus $40. So I grabbed 2 of those. One's on our other tree I will show you. But let me move over to our coffee table. You guys, I freaking love this horse. I'm so mad at myself. I found the even bigger, like the mama version of him about a month or 2 ago, and I put her back. She was $60, but I couldn't find it anymore. I looked every week and I couldn't find it. So I went in last week to Home Goods, and they had him, and I grabbed him for, I believe he was $30. And I just love it. I'll probably use him a year round. Honestly, I could use him in Cash's room. And then just to tie in with the Christmas decorations, I put a little bit of ribbon around the neck. I got these stems this year from Hobby Lobby, and just in a vase that I always have. And I just really like this encyclopedia that I have. It has like gold framing around, or like pages. So I just stuck that on top of there. And then I added this book. It's the same book from last year that I had here. If you watched my video, it was like open to a Christmas page, a Christmas illustration. What it is, this book is Norman Rockwell, and he is a famous like photographer for, you know, a long time ago for the newspapers and press, and it's all his pictures. So I know he became really, I just seen this yesterday or the day before on YouTube, like I guess a big YouTuber posted like his work, like using Christmas illustrations. And I've seen like since yesterday, like 4 other people post like, oh, I ordered this Norman Rockwell vintage Christmas picture. And I guess it became a thing. But yeah, if you could find one of his books, I found this at our local library or public library. They were selling it. So I bought it. And this year I just styled it on top, like closed, and last year, if you want to check out my old video, I had it open to a Christmas page. But I think that's so funny that like now it's trending like Norman Rockwell, and just because one person posted, now everyone's doing it. But I think it's really cool. I like his vintage work. This at-home tree is from, or this music note tree is from the at-home store last year, and you can see like how it has the music note. It's like almost like paper, like a paper mache, and then they put like gold glitter on the trimming, and I just love that. And I just did the gold bells. These are both from Hobby Lobby this year. And then I found these little yarn trees at Target Dollar Spot, and I love how whimsical they are. The large one lights up for $3, and then the small ones were $1 for the tiny little one there. And then we'll go to our formal dining room table here. In the back, I have one of those 5-foot trees from, it's the same as the one on the entryway table from the at-home store last year. So I bought it last year, and I unboxed it this year, and I just kind of stuck it there on the back end. And then for this year's table, I went with very like earthy, I don't know, just like an organic earthy feel. And I really love how it came out. I just put some old pics that I had from, I believe all these picks are from Hobby Lobby. These ones here. I had some from last year, and then I went back last night and grabbed a few more because I realized I was going to be a little bit short-handed. So I just stuck them in some amber glass vases with this little like Nordic Santa. He's almost like, he looks like sugar-coated. He's from Walmart last year, and I found him after the holiday season. And then I just stuck some rustic bells on there that I had from, I believe, Dollar Tree years ago. And it had like red berries, and I just, you know, took them off. And for the place settings this year, you guys, absolutely love it. The greenery underneath I found at Hobby Lobby this year. I found the last 4, and I was so excited because I've been wanting to get these like green placemats to go under. They're kind of pricey. I was going to order them at Kirkland's. They're like $20 each, maybe more. And I found these ones. They were 20, or no, they were 10 from Robert Stanley at Hobby Lobby. And then, of course, at Hobby Lobby, they run the sale with 50% off right now for Christmas. So I grabbed the last 4 for 20. I thought it was a great deal. And then I had these really pretty plaid green napkins from Robert Stanley 2 years ago, and I grabbed these after Christmas sale. They were $2.99 regular, and I paid 29 cents. So I grabbed a set of 8. You'll see how I styled them also in our kitchen area this year. But it was the first time I used them this year, and I love them. So like I said, just grab your items and then store it away. And then these really pretty, they're like picks. These were from Michael's last year. These are, I believe, like a all, I want to say it's real, like a real bouquet, like dried floral, because it has that smell to it. And they were a little pricey. They were $16.99. But again, I found these after Christmas, so I paid like $1.70 or something. So I grabbed whatever they, I think I grabbed like 6 of them or 8 of them. I can't remember. But look how pretty those are. And it doesn't come apart. It's like stuck together. So I just set it here on the place setting. I thought it looked really pretty, and I added the satin ribbon again to tie in the whole look of everything. And all the dishware I usually always use, and it's all from Dollar Tree years ago. The plates, the charger, and the glasses are all from the Dollar Tree. And the chocolate brown runner is from Hobby Lobby a few years ago. So, okay, that's the dining room table. Now let's go to our family room. And first I'm going to show you our hot cocoa bar, you guys. It's so, so cute. So I did add like a little tree here into a picnic basket, kind of give it that rustic look. And then this is the bar cart that I had upcycled a few years ago. And I moved it here. It usually sits somewhere else. And I thought this is so cute. So, you know, our son could reach the hot cocoa station. Let me scoop back here. You kind of see, I'm going to pan up slowly. And then this is like the gingerbread theme. And I freaking love it. It's so cute. Like, look at Mrs. Claus looking all jolly up there. So the bottle brush trees are from Walmart and Target last year. The greenery in there is a threshold greenery little pot I just found the other day at Target. And then all the Mrs. Claus mugs are from, this year at Hobby Lobby. And then I just added in little things. The little gingerbread like serving tray back there, it looks like a gingerbread house, is from Target Dollar Spot this year. And then I found these really pretty mercury lights last year at Michael's, so I thought that really just tied in the warmth. And then that little Mrs. and Mr. Claus gingerbread bakery sign is from Target Dollar Spot this year. And so is this like little mixing bowl. I thought was really, really cute I didn't want to pass it up. So I thought it really tied in everything. And then this little nutcracker, gingerbread nutcracker is from this year at Hobby Lobby. I believe he was like $23. Of course, he was 50% off, so I paid about $12.50 for him. And then I just added in cinnamon sticks. These cute little picks are from Hobby Lobby this year. The little felt gingerbread men are from Michael's last year. And then that Santa mug was from last year at Hobby Lobby, the big one. I know they came out with a different version this year, but it's a lot smaller. And then these cute little Santa mugs are from, they're not mugs, they're just like decoration. I think they're ornaments, are from Walmart this year. They're from the Mr. Christmas line. So I love how that looks. I'm gonna kind of back up so I can give you guys like a scan over. And then I have that Merry Christmas calendar. It's a countdown calendar that Cash likes to do every year from, I believe it was Target, the Magnolia line. And then I have two of the matching trees here. I have one on a stool and one in there. And let's go over the chocolate bars. So I just put some of these gingerbread snap cookies that everyone goes crazy for every year. I was able to find those at Family Dollar. And again, I just tied the ribbon on to kind of tie in everything. I actually seen, she's on here on YouTube. I want to say her name is, I hope I'm pronouncing her channel right, Chapa Jazz. But oh my God, she has the most cozy decor, and she had posted her hot cocoa bar, and I always love her hot cocoa bars. I just found her a few months ago, and I've been like watching all her videos, and we like message each other back and forth, and she's so sweet. I seen her do that, and I thought, oh, that's such a cute idea. So if she's watching, hi, and I got the idea from you, and you guys, I'm gonna put her in my description so you guys could go watch her videos. She always has the coziest stuff and like shopping videos. But I also put these like chocolate little skewers in from, those were from Target this year, into a Santa mug stacked on like, you know, faux little books. And then I just have the crushed peppermint, mini marshmallows, and then milk chocolate. And then if you go down here, this angle, so you can kind of see, I just wanted something to look very like nostalgic and vintage. So I was able to find that big Santa Claus at Walmart last year, and I just stuck them in some bowls, the Santa mug, some trees, and then this sign is old from Target. It's North Pole Milk and Cookies, baking Santa's favorite since 1954. I didn't really see any cute signs like signage in Target Dollar Spot this year. Like they didn't have that many like wood or faux wood signs, so I'm kind of surprised. And then here is just another white Santa mug and then like little wooden spoons. So that is the full view of the hot cocoa bar. And then that's gonna take us over to our family room, which I always say like this is the boys, you know, stomping grounds where they could play and everything. So if you don't have a fancy frame TV, just go on YouTube. I always do this, and I just type in vintage, what was it? Vintage Christmas art, frame art, and it pops up a whole bunch of different things, and I just love this one here. But as you know, I always keep the same simple couch. This year, last night I was struggling so bad to do this table, how to style it, and then like at 2 in the morning it clicked on me, and I went and grabbed, I shop my home all the time, so I grabbed my vases and stuff. Usually the statue head is in my room, and I just styled on some books, and that chocolate brown ribbon I used last year, I just wrapped it around her with a little wreath underneath her, a flameless candle, and then some greenery that we have in the front living room to kind of tie in. And then if we walk over here, I usually have a statue here, but I took it off because I really do try to take everything that's like everyday home decor and take it out when I have Christmas or any type of styling, so it doesn't feel overwhelming. It kind of, you know, so it doesn't clash. So here I just did like a little, something small just to put on here. Some ornaments, some more of these. I think these were like leftover from, I didn't have anywhere to use them, so I put them here with some frosted pine cones and some oversized ornaments right underneath our TV, like on our TV console. And then I'll just turn you guys this way so you can kind of see a full view of it this way, of the decorations. And then we'll go to the mantle and also the kitchen area. So the mantle is always one of my favorites. I'm just gonna kind of show you guys a view from here. I still have the same sign from the past few years from Kirkland's. I want to style it different this year, so I added a same wreath that I have hanging in the kitchen that I got at Michael's with some gold bells. And then I added this candlestick holder that I use a lot from Hobby Lobby a few years ago. And I just added candles. this really pretty wood nutcracker I got from Hobby Lobby this year. I added him there with these stars I got from Target. The same garland from the entryway table, and I just kind of swagged it up and around this year just to make, you know, something a little different. And then a little house and a little tree there. Sorry if all the candlelight's reflecting. And on the end of the swag, I kind of hung it so it kind of falls with some gold bells from Hobby Lobby this year, and then I added ribbon. What I usually do for stockings is I always have them really matchy, like all the same. I believe they're like a Sherpa material, but this year I went with something different. I was able to find one of these My Texas House stockings last year after the season, and I only had one, but I knew I wanted to switch it up, and then I found these at Target. So this is from Walmart last year. These are from Target last year. I found 4 of them, which we are a family of 4, but I just used 2 of them. They're from Threshold. So they have like a Sherpa lining here and then like a velvet, and they're really beautiful. And then this was, I believe, from 2 years ago from Threshold and Studio McGee. I don't know why I always get tongue twisted with that word or that name. And I thought it was really pretty just to incorporate, like I said, greenery and just different elements, not all super matchy, but it goes together. Like this matches the tree skirt that's in the front living room. So I love that. And then if you come this way, you can see our tree here. I went very simple this year. This was another, I believe, viral tree, or kind of like a dupe for a viral tree. For the Pottery Barn one, I believe is like $700. And this one is from Walmart, and it has different settings. The lights change and stuff. It was $189. So I got this one. I love like the natural look to it. And then another tree skirt, and I did, you know, the same tree color. I did the same ornaments. I did really, really light ornaments. I didn't want to do too much because I knew I was going to be adding this gold tinsel. And I love it. It makes me feel so nostalgic, honestly, it does. And then I found these really pretty glass Studio McGee with Threshold last year from Target on clearance, and it came in a pack of 3. And I thought that was so delicate and really elegant. So I added those mixed in with like these ones and the velvet ones from different places this year in Hobby Lobby and Target and all the things. I just feel like it gives it like such a more organic look. Look how pretty when the light hits it, and you can see the fireplace. So I love that. And then this bench is usually where the coffee bar is this year. So I just moved it here, added some pillows, a little fur throw to kind of give it the feels, with a mirror on top, above it, I should say. And then I just added a little wreath from Target last year. And then we could pan this way, and you guys could see the dining room table. I absolutely love it. Oh my God, I love how this came out. So these are chairs we just got not that long ago from Target. They're actually patio chairs, but I like the look of a lower chair because it is a lower table. And it kind of has like a wickering to it. So it was easy to add these wreaths. These wreaths are really old. They were from Target Dollar Spot, I want to say, a few years ago. And they had like a really pretty red and white vintage look ribbon to it. But I took it off and added that satin ribbon. Just again, I sound like a broken record, to tie in everything. And I really love how that came out. But let's go over the table, you guys. I love this table. And I wasn't even sure what I was going to do last night. I was just kind of, you know, going with the flow as I usually do. So I added in, I believe it was 2 garlands, like a magnolia leaf garland, and then this one here, and I just kind of staggered them and stacked them. And then I had these really cool unique picks from the at-home store. I had 4 picks, so it was perfect. It did have red cranberries, and I just took them off and tucked them under. You can see like there's a little bit of red cranberry showing there, but I like how it had like the rustic bells and pine cone on it, and I just stuck them in between the garland to create more of a full look. And then I just staggered, you know, candlesticks just to kind of tie in everything to make it look a little bit, I don't know. I just love candlesticks on a table setting. And then these same picks here from Hobby Lobby with the pine cones. And then this year they had these at the Target dollar spot, these like LED light up little branches. So I grabbed 3 of those and I stuck those in there. And then this is that same star that was on the fireplace mantle and some of those little trees there. These are the place settings. These are the same napkins that I told you I got from Hobby Lobby from Robert Stanley. I styled them here with the ribbon again. And then on the dishware is from Dollar Tree. And then the charger is from Michael's a few years ago. So I really love how simple but elegant this looks and very woodsy. I like how it ties in from the dining room, the formal dining room, into this is our everyday eating area. So it's simple. I mean, my boys do really good without touching anything, messing anything. They could care less, I think, because they're so used to their mom decorating the house that they don't break anything or touch anything ever since they were little babies. So all I do is move the place setting, and it's really simple, and then the centerpiece stays. I did not do anything on that countertop over there where I have like our cream and sugar or sugar and rice and all that. That's usually where the hot cocoa bar is, but I left it how it, year round it stays like this since I did the hot cocoa bar over there. And then I just put a wreath on our pantry door, the same wreath that is hanging, let me swing you around, up there, again, to tie in everything. And then I just did a small vignette here. I always like to do one on our countertop or our island. The same picks. This adorable nutcracker, I wanted him so bad last year from Target, and he was sold out. And he was $25, so he's kind of pricey. He is like a heavy metal. And I went randomly with like a wood base. I went on a random day. I don't even know what day it was, January and February. And he was thrown just like on a return cart. So I got him for $2.50 because I got him for 90% off. So I've been savoring him all year to put him out. Not savoring, but, anticipating putting him out all year because I love him so much. With a few of these little trees here. And then I'm just burning a candle. The Perfect Christmas from Bath & Body Works last year. I got this as a gift. And you guys, literally it smells like it smells like Christmas morning. It's so nostalgic. It smells like a real Christmas tree. I don't know, just like a real Christmas tree, and just that smell when you walk into like your own home when you're little or grandma's house, and you could smell the Christmas tree, and you could smell the food and your cousins and everyone's running around. That's just like the feels it gives, and I love it. But this is my home tour, you guys. I hope I didn't go too fast. And I give you guys some inspiration. It's getting dark already, and it's barely 4:45, so... Oh, I forgot to mention, I just threw a throw blanket on here. It's also from Target, the knitted one, and then just a little rug just for texture, added texture, as I always say. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this gave you, again, inspiration to decorate your own home. Happy holidays, and thank you guys for always supporting my channel again. But with that being said, thank you. Everyone stay safe, and let me know in the comments what you're going to be doing. Bye, you guys.